Yes, man. No joking. No.
Good night. Good night, Barbados Labour Party family. I am seeing red tonight. You look lovely in your red, the color of love. This is the party of love. And because we love Barbados, we are here tonight. Now I understand that somewhere at an institution in the Pine called CBC, they could not wear red today. But I see somebody here in red tonight from that institution. You can wear red here anywhere, anytime across this country. And they will be able to wear red again when the Barbados Labour Party comes to office on February 21st, 2013. I bring you greetings from St. Lucie tonight. And my opponent is seeing red too, because he is in bare trouble. And I want you to rest assured that the St. Lucie seat will come home to the Barbados Labour Party. I make that promise to my political party. I make that promise to my leader and to each and every one of you tonight. That is what will happen on February 21st. I happened to listen to an excerpt of a speech coming from one man named Fumble Stewart. And he said that we must realize that money does not stay in your pocket all the time. We tell Fundle it can't stay in your pocket when the Democratic Labour Party are around, because all they do is take the money out of your pocket. But this great political institution called the Barbados Labour Party is interested in putting money back in your pocket, and your pocket, and your pocket. This is what we are about tonight. And you will recognize that the policies that we will unfold and we will speak about tonight are geared towards putting money back in people's pockets. That is what running the country is about. That you, the people of this country, are able to spend and enjoy a good life, enjoy a decent life under this Barbados Labour Party. What the Dems have done to you, they have decimated this country. They have taken from you what you could not afford. They criticized the Barbados Labour Party all across this country in 2008. And they said some of the worst things. Cost of living. You would go back and read a speech from Fumble Stewart in the Senate when he said that we ought to find ways to deal with the cost of living in this country. You would have listened to the late David Thompson when he said that we have to get rid of Owen Arthur in order to get the prices down, because, and the Democratic Labour Party would do it. They promised it in their manifesto. They said that they were not beholden to anyone, that the Barbados Labour Party was in bed with the merchants and so on. Those are the scurrilous accusations that we face in 2008. But tonight, as we stand here at Eagle Hall, cost of living is up 30%. Sardine moved from 99 cents to $2 and change. A corned beef from $1.99, almost $5. Piece of cheese, moving from three something to $5 and $8. That is what is happening. Rice going up, sugar going up, lard oil going up, everything going up like you're taking Viagra. Everything going up. Everything going up. But the Barbados Labour Party, we have put together an 84-page manifesto of governance and so on in this country, geared towards helping you, every one of you from wherever you are, all across Barbados. We've put together policies that are in the best interest of this country. And they ask us, how are we going to do it? The Barbados Labour Party is a party that tells the truth, that sticks to its manifesto, that sees its manifesto as a social contract with the people. You vote for a party based on its policies that are put forward. You vote for a party based on what it says it will do for you. And so you trust that party, the leadership of that party, to fulfill what they have said. You cannot take that with the Dems. The Dems brought to you two manifestos, a general one and a youth manifesto, and they were not able to keep no promises in either of them. And we brought one manifesto, and tonight we bring one document, and we assure you that we are going to keep and we are going to stick to what we have said in this document. And one of the things that we have highlighted in this document, ladies and gentlemen, dealing with the cost of living, as our first order of business, the Barbados Labour Party will bring relief to every consumer in this country and every business, changing the policy pertaining to the sale of fuel. And you know that the first order of business for the Democratic Labour Party on April 13, 2008 was to increase diesel and oil prices by 77%, thus sending up everything in this country. That is what they did. But this Barbados Labour Party is committing to you tonight that we will return to those policies that we had, where the rise in prices was not passed on to you, but we will reduce prices. We will look at what has been happening in the Barbados National Oil Company Limited, making a lot of money. And the biggest post-gouger that there has been over the last 5 years has been the Democratic Labour Party government. They have accused supermarket owners and all those people of price gouging, but they have been the biggest price gougers in this country. Imagine you have a government company, a company owned by the government, raking in millions of dollars in profit, and you, the consumer, not being given an ease at all. And I do recall, and you would recall as well, when the Barbados Labour Party was in office, every time oil prices rise, the government, the Barbados Labour Party government reduced the excise tax, which eased the cost to you. And in come the Democratic Labour Party crew and say, you remember they said, you have to feel the full brunt. We have to pass everything on to the consumer. That is what they said. And now they come back to you, telling you about Dems, no Dems again. I say to you tonight, not them again. The biggest liar that we have for a finance minister, you can't trust one word he says. Not one word. He don't even know the truth if he say it backwards. He is allergic to the truth. This is what he said when he introduced the VAT, the increase in VAT, moving it from 15% to 17.5%. They said that this will be a temporary measure for 18 months. It seemed that not only does he not know the truth, but it seemed that he can't count either. Cannot count. 18 months they said that this would happen, and all they know, still VAT at 17.5%. And they want you to vote for them again. I say tonight, not them again, but a Barbados Labour Party administration, a new Barbados Labour Party administration will reduce the VAT back to 15%. Especially on food and electricity. That is what we bring to Barbados tonight. We understand that we have persons out there right now in society who are barely making it, and some who are not making it at all. Not making it at all. They cannot make ends meet. There are some parents, some mothers, and some fathers cannot put food on their table tonight because of this uncaring and incompetent administration. That is why we have to get rid of them on February 21st. That is why we have to go there and with a big X each and every time from 6 o'clock in the morning, vote against the Democratic Labour Party. Vote them out. We have to restore fiscal prudence in this country. We have to restore fiscal prudence in this country. The Democratic Labour Party has been a reckless bunch. They have done things in this country which they recognize, they know are not true. It seems that they're doing the worst so that when we assume office, that we will not be able to keep the promises that we have made. But this party has always been creative. This party has always been a party that has had ideas. This party has always been a party that was able to handle the affairs of this country, that you, the people of this country, benefit. And we commit to you tonight, we will do the same. Cost of living has been a vexing problem in this country. It has affected every single one of you, every single one of us. All the taxes that they have put on, coupled with the taxes, as a matter of fact, that they have put on us. And the Barbados Labour Party tonight is here to bring relief to you. As I said before, you cannot believe anything the Dems tell you. Imagine they're walking about. They talk about bringing cost you less. They talk about bringing cost you less. But you know what is happening? It will cost you more. It will cost you more because they brought cost you less into this country and gave them 15 years. 15 years of exemption from the payment of withholding tax. And they tell you that you are getting cheaper food and all that kind of thing. But that is what while they increase the VAT on you, they're giving concession to cost you less. That's what they're doing. And you have got to vote in your numbers against them for that. They not only exemptions from withholding tax, but they also give exemption from import duty and VAT. That is what they have done. That is what they have signed. And I want them, before this election campaign is finished, stop talking nonsense about the Barbados Labour Party this and the Barbados Labour Party that, and answer the people of Barbados on these things that you have done. Give a report to the people of Barbados. That is what you need to do. We do not want to hear what the Barbados Labour Party did, all the lies that you're going to tell. That doesn't help Barbados. In addition to that, they have said to you, they have revised a medium-term fiscal strategy. And in that revision, they have said that they, over the next 2 years, not this election year, but from 2013 to 2014 and 2014 to 2015, they will have $75 million cuts each year. I want Chris Sinclair, I want Frandal Stewart, I want Michael Carrington, and all of them come to the people of Barbados and tell them what you are going to cut. Because whether you, and as a matter of fact, whether you tell us what you are going to cut or not, we're going to cut you on February 21st. We're going to cut you with our votes. Cut you out of government. That is what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do. So it is important, Barbados Labour Party family, tonight you have had a taste. You'll be given more each time of what our 84-page document is, the largest manifesto that we have ever printed. But the reason it is like that, because we see the need. Barbados tonight is in a treacherous position. Barbados tonight needs a firm government. Barbados needs a strong government. Barbados needs strong leadership. Barbados needs a government that knows what it is doing, that is not afraid to take decisions. I say to you tonight, people of Eagle Hall and all the constituencies that are represented here tonight, you can find that in Owen Arthur and the Barbados Labour Party. Take nothing for granted. As we go into the next couple of days in this campaign, coming towards that all-important day, I want each and every one of you to speak to your neighbor, speak to your friend, speak to your children, speak to your co-workers. Tell them that February 21st is the day. It is a red day. It is an important day. It is a day of the deliverance for this country. Go out in your numbers on February 21st from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Go out and vote. Barbados Labour Party in the morning. Barbados Labour Party in the afternoon. Barbados Labour Party in the evening. Rescue, rebuild, restore this country. Good night. God bless you.